It is my pleasure to invite Shonda Hamilton, a program participant, and Marshall Averill, financial empowerment coach at United Way, to share more about our coaching program. So I'd first like to welcome you to the stage and thank you for being a willing participant here. It means a lot to be able to show the fruits of our work.
Thank you.
Shonda, how did you get connected to United Way?
I got connected to United Way 2 years ago when I experienced a paradigm shift in my life. I left an unhealthy relationship, and there was a police report filed. And in that police report, I received a pamphlet, and in that pamphlet was a house. And I used their counseling services for 6 months. And my counselor knew that I wanted to buy a home, and she knew that I wanted to rebuild my credit, and so she introduced me to Marshall.
And so, Marshall, for those of us that don't know, would you share a little bit about your approach to financial coaching?
Sure. So my approach to financial coaching is a little different than the typical approach. If there are any financial advisors in the room, I apologize because I do not follow the trend. My approach to financial coaching is that anyone that I come in contact with has the skills inside of them already, and that maybe there's something stopping those skills and abilities from coming through, but it's my job to help remove some of those barriers so that my clients' potential can show through and they can reach whatever goals they have for themselves.
Okay, thank you. Shonda, what else happened as a result of working with Marshall?
Well, as a result from working with Marshall, I learned the Dave Ramsey envelope system. And I don't know if you all are familiar with that. Every 2 weeks I got paid, I would designate money for gas, entertainment, hair products for my daughter. And after that, the money was gone. It was a wrap. That was it. And so after that, I would be meeting with Marshall for 2 weeks, and then we would do a month. And I am a employee of U of M Hospital, so I've been there for 17 years. And I actually got a credit card from the credit union for U of M, and my only credit card I keep at 30% utilization. I pay all my bills on time. I paid off Comcast and some doctor bills, and my credit score went from 475 to 700. Thank you. So that being said, I'm right now shopping for a condominium. And I'm so excited that I met Marshall. There was a time where we were doing my monthly budgeting, and I bought a Michael Kors purse. And he asked me, he said, Shonda, could you explain this $150 purchase? And I said, yes, I can. And mind you, my Michael Kors purse was sitting in the chair all by herself. She was looking good. Lights and, just beautiful. And I said, I work some overtime, and he says, it's okay to treat yourself. So that was when I knew I had a partner. I had a partner who cared about me. I had a partner who cared about my daughter. I had a partner who continued to inspire me. I had a partner who I knew I would continue a relationship with him even after I learned the tools of financial empowerment.
Marshall, what is the most important thing you work to build with your participants?
That's a really easy question, Marquand. Like I said earlier, I go into every single day, every single relationship with any of my clients knowing that they have the abilities inside of them. And once I've learned to accept that, my job is to help bring that out. Whatever the situation is, my job is to build confidence within my clients, because I know that if I can build that confidence, Shonda's already got the power to accomplish whatever it is she wants to accomplish. So it's my job to help unlock that a little bit.
So, as if the 700 credit score wasn't enough, Shonda, what's been the most significant impact of working with Marshall?
The most significant impact from working with Marshall was that I became inspired. 2 years ago, when I walked into United Way, I was a woman who was wounded and was looking for a plan. I walked into this ballroom today, a strong woman who has a plan and is putting it into action. I've learned to volunteer. I'm volunteering my time for political candidates. I'm volunteering my time for the fundraiser season for United Way. I am giving to people $25 a hug, a bracelet. I think I'm Wonder Woman. I like to wear 2 bracelets. So one lady liked my bracelet one day at the library. I gave it to her. So, and a year ago, I became a nurse. So I'm a registered nurse. Thank you. I will be done with my bachelor's degree in December. Thank you. I am an entrepreneur and I have a business. I am an inspirational speaker. And I am actually still getting the resources from United Way. Most recently, Marshall gave me the contact at the Washtenaw Community College. I graduated there. And I'm working with the Small Business Development Center, Entrepreneurship Center there. And I will have my website up in about 45 days, shondahamilton.com. You know, I'm all about knowledge, peace, and increase, so come get some of the Shonda Hamilton experience. But I like to touch on some of the other companies that helped me in my time of crisis. We were speaking about, you know, when you go through something, not always a person might have the resources or the funds, or the family might not be available, or you might have exhausted all your funds. So United Way was for me, was there for me at that time in my life. I was able to use SOS. I don't know if SOS is in the house, but yes, thank you. Thank you. SOS, food pantry. I was able to get food, nutritious food for my daughter. Friends Indeed. I don't know if you guys are in the house, but I was able to get furniture from them. And I also called 211, and they connected me with DET Energy. I had a $1,200 energy bill that I could not pay in order for myself and my daughter to have lights in our new apartment. Salvation Army helped me with all but $30 of that bill. So I like to thank all of those organizations that helped me to heal and rebuild my life, including Safe House and United Way. And I am giving this year to United Way. I'm pledging. So please continue to give. It helps us. And I have all of Marshall's business cards in my purse and in my car, and I'm giving them out to my friends and family.
Well, I'd like to thank you both for sharing such a powerful story and your relationships and your impact.
Thank
As a
you.
board member, it truly does warm my heart to know that we are touching families and changing lives. United, we will win. Thank you.
Thank you.